Hey guys, it's Baldark here. Been having some trouble with my camera. I've done this I don't know how many times now. But as you can see here, I removed my marquee. Alright. And I am in the process of replacing these EL panels, electroluminescent panels. There's 4 of them. They can be pretty expensive if you order them from certain sites. I got them real cheap from China for like 12 bucks a piece on eBay. That's what these are. The sizes aren't 100% right, as you can see. These are the originals are a little bit thicker, a little bit wider, and a little bit shorter. These are too thin and too thick, or too long. So, it's not a big deal. Here's an original one, as you can see here. There, it's lined up. Make sure it's lined up. So you can see it has a little bit extra on the bottom. I'm just gonna mask that, and then they're a little thin. So the good thing is, once you have these EL panels soldered to the board, there's this long cable. I'll be able to stick them anywhere I need to stick them to make sure they're on there right. Okay, so these are kind of just testing to see how they fit. I tested if the EL panels work when I connect the connections here with the leads, and they do brighten up, so they do work. Yeah, I'll document that whole process this weekend and show you guys what's going on with it, how to do it, what to do, what not to do, so you don't get shocked. Like that little sign there's not a joke, and that'll be great. So look forward to that video. Once that's done, I'm gonna order a battery replacement for the internal memory for the high scores that's on the board itself. I'll document that as well when I do that. A lot of people actually documented that, so maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to solder, so I'm going to learn how to do that hopefully this weekend, and then show you guys how it's supposed to be done. I have friends who can solder, so they're probably going to be the ones doing it for me. So, but other than that, yeah, this project will be done, and then we'll move on to that. I still need to work on the artwork. I still need to I need to do everything to that. So there's so much work to do on that, but I want to get this up and running, because if you do not replace these EL panels when they go out, it's not good for the inverter that is on this piece of equipment. I guess it's called I think this is the inverter. I think the board is the inverter. Because if it powers on to a panel that's not receiving it and it has nowhere to go, it does, at least this is what I read, it does damage to the board, to this board itself, or to the inverter, whatever that is. I'm not 100% knowledgeable, and I'm just going by what I've read. Some people say to unplug it if the EL panels don't work. This system's probably been running for a long time with the EL panels in there. They kind of work. They're just really super faded. Like if the room's completely dark, they turn on. Yeah, I'll show you how they'll show you the whole process of how to get these off, how to peel them off, how to get the leads soldered to the board, and then, and then test them all out, and hopefully we'll be good to go. And then how to place them and all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, you could order these on eBay. Like I said, I got them for 12 bucks a piece. If you get them from glowhut.com, I think, or is it .net? I'll put a link in the description. You can get them for like 20-something bucks a piece. Not free shipping like mine was, so you got to pay for shipping on those. And if you buy them from like an actual replacement place, someone actually makes EL panel replacements for the Neo Geo, but those are pretty expensive and they come from Europe, so you got to pay shipping from Europe as well. Those are really nice because, as you can see here, gotta have to deal with the fact that, yeah, it's still plugged in, but it didn't shock me. These leads, it's how these go up, and then the cable comes around. I'm gonna have to basically route them that way, cut them short and route them. If they were the actual replacements, I believe the replacements are like these old ones, right? And reproductions are like the old ones, and the leads go straight out, so that way you just gotta stick it up there, stick it up there, and then just run the leads over, and it's nice and easy. But you know, this will work. Like I said, I saved about $40 on these replacements, and it's not even bad. You just gotta take a few extra steps, and it'll work fine. They're not original anymore. The panels don't work anymore. They don't make them anymore, so everything is reproduction anyway. So I don't really care if it's not original as long as it works. So, but yeah, other than that, I got to replace the battery on the system inside there. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's an internal battery on the Neo Geo console itself for the internal memory for save games, save high scores and all that stuff. So I got to replace that. That's a cheap fix, but I don't know how to do it, so I'll document that in a later video. But yeah, so this weekend I'll get those replaced, make a video for it, put it on YouTube, and you guys can look forward to that. But other than that, that's it, guys. So once this Neo Geo is done, it's done. There's no more work that needs to be done as far as I can see, until something breaks. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later. So take care.